Okay. Shall we go on? Can everybody hear me? So we have,
yes, please.
We have 5 people on now. We have 5 people on now.
Yes, me, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we should realize that, I mean, of course, as we can all see now, digital marketing has become more like the order of the day. Everybody wants to get online some way, somehow, and put their services out there, or the little information they have, they want to put out there, because, of course, with the lockdown and the coronavirus and everything, it's making a lot of sense to just do whatever you can do online rather than go out and put yourself at risk, right? So a lot of interest has been equipped up with digital marketing, you know. That being said, when we say something is digital, right, it is very broad. Okay, digital doesn't mean that it is limited to the internet. I hope you are getting me.
Yes, sir, we are listening.
Yeah. So digital doesn't mean that it's limited to the internet. So when we talk about digital, we're talking about it. Digital is an electronic term, which means numbers, right? Or it's an electrical engineering term, which means numbers. So anything that is encoded in zeros and ones, that is a computer language, is expected to be labeled digital. You know, back then, when we were in primary school, we saw the influx of digital watches, right, from Japan. You know, you must have one, or you are not part of the game. You know, if you don't have one, it means you are not that big enough. So everybody was struggling at the time to get digital watches. And as a child, if you have it, Charlie, you are on top of the world. So the same thing is applying to the whole marketing thing. So I wouldn't want to go into marketing itself as a concept, because that would take us forever to get to where we want to get to. But we want to limit ourselves to digital marketing only. We want to limit ourselves to digital marketing only. So we would go on. Now, this guy you see here, his name is Guglielmo Marconi. Do we know anything about him?
No, I've not read anything about him.
Okay. Guglielmo Marconi, this guy is the first person to demonstrate publicly, right, how radio waves work. Okay, and this is him demonstrating how radio waves actually work. The same technology that we use in radio transmission today, right? So that is the age in which digital technologies, in terms of information sharing or information propagation, started. And it was well over 100 years ago, right? So we all know the importance of radio today. We all know how radio has affected our lives today, how radio has affected marketing and all other spheres of our lives. I mean, from today, in today's world, you can sit in your home and listen to commentary of football match in Madrid or Barcelona or Manchester. You know, thanks to this guy, we are able to enjoy that today, right? Now, 10 years from the day that he demonstrated to the world that radio waves are actually a thing that can be used to transmit information. The first radio station came online. And that basically tells us that when we talk about digital marketing, right, it is not something that was brought by the internet. It was there from the day radio was discovered up to today. I hope you are following me. We can imagine,
Yes,
you can imagine all the adverts that were done on radio, all the things that were sold on radio, and that is still being sold on radio. The amount of money that is being generated by radio stations and radio transmission organizations in terms of advertising is huge. It's a lot of money, you know, and especially in our part of the world. Internet doesn't go everywhere, but radio goes almost everywhere. There is no village in Ghana you will go to that you will not find a radio signal of a sort, right? So we would have to redefine, in a way, we have to redefine digital marketing, you understand? And put it in our mind that digital marketing is not a thing only for the internet. I hope you understand. It is bigger and broader than internet. And also, digital marketing predates internet. Is well over 100 years old. Okay, with what I have on my slides. Digital marketing, it is actually advertising. Are you saying something? Is anybody saying something?
Sir, hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, please, can we record your presentation?
Yeah, you can record it if you want to. But I'm recording it
like,
anyway. I'm recording it anyway. So.
Okay.
There's no need. I'm recording it anyway.
All right.
So
okay.
so I was out after this, and I will send the recording out. So there's no need for you to worry.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
So what is the actual meaning? So from what I've said so far, you can see that the meaning of digital marketing is changing from age to age. Do you understand? So it's advertising delivered through digital channels such as social media, mobile applications, email, web applications, search engines, websites, and any new digital channel. What it means is that digital marketing is going to evolve because now we are using the technologies we have and using them to market digitally. Digital marketing is any form of marketing, is any form of marketing products or services that involves electronic devices. So that gives us a context that encompasses everything from the day radio was started till today, that we are using internet, that we also have radio on the internet. Yeah, do we have any questions up till now? Are you following everything I'm saying so far? Is it making sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So who can tell me the guy who invented the radio waves? Who invented the radio or demonstrated radio signals in public for the first time about 100 years ago? What's the name of the guy? At least you can remember one of his names. Is a powerful way forward.
Let's be excited.
You don't remember? You don't remember?
Can we see it once more, please?
You want to see it once more?
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie, it means you are not taking notes. If you are taking notes, you should have known that by now. Oh?
Yeah, sorry for that.
Like my thing is frozen. That's Okay, so that's the guy.
Guglielmo
Guglielmo
Marconi.
Marconi. He is the guy who demonstrated in public for the first time to the world the existence of radio waves that today we use to do radio broadcasting. Okay, so that's just a little bit of history. So let's try and remember that. And digital marketing, when we talk about all those technologies that are used to digitally transmit information and are used for marketing, we would therefore define digital marketing as any form of marketing products or services that involves electronic devices. Yes? So the meaning you knew before that digital marketing has to do with internet is not entirely true, because digital marketing predates internet. When you start thinking about radio and TV, for instance, internet is a small boy. You get it? So the internet marketing itself is what most of the time people think of when they talk about digital marketing. You understand? So the art of getting your company's products, services, and offerings noticed online. That is internet marketing or online marketing. And people confuse this one to be digital marketing, right? But let's, in our case, try and differentiate properly the differences between digital marketing, online marketing, and offline marketing. It's very important. If you go somewhere and go and say that digital marketing is using a computer and the internet, or the internet to market your products and services, then you are wrong. That is online marketing or internet marketing, using the internet. By using digital devices is digital marketing. All right. Okay. So why does digital marketing matter anyway? You understand? What is the big fuss about digital marketing? Do you remember, we know billboards, right? Has anyone advertised on billboards before? Anyone here advertised on billboards? Yes? Has anyone here advertised? Has anyone here? Sorry?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have advertised on billboard before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much did it cost you?
Sir, it costs 100 Ghana.
About 100 Ghana a month. Or
okay, for that one was not
looks like your internet is crying. It's slow. Okay, that's fine. Can you hear him? I can't hear him. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So billboards. Okay, I want to bring your mind to something, right? Billboards have been in existence for a long time, and people have used billboards to make a lot of money advertising. Billboards were very useful when okay, let me continue. Billboards were very useful in those days when people were actually looking at those billboards whilst they are sitting in a car or walking by the road or things like that. Okay. Just think about this way. Google and Facebook generate more revenue than any traditional media company because they control more eyeballs. That is why digital marketing matters. It is where the attention is. So the point is, why advertise to a certain group of people who are not looking? That is the reason, because of that question, that is the reason why billboards have a problem. Billboards will struggle from now going forward because of this problem of eyeballs. Billboards are almost dead because big companies and the most largest companies are all heading to the internet, and they are giving their money to Google and Facebook to advertise. As less people as possible are advertising on billboards. Now, when you look at the current trend, right, when you are sitting in a car, trotro or whatever, if you notice carefully, you find that most passengers are looking at their phones. They are not necessarily looking out the window. If people are looking out the window, they are looking there because they want to buy something, ice water or buy some chewing gum or something. But really, the moment the car starts moving, they look at their phone. And that is the reality. That's the reality we have today. Yeah, this picture demonstrates what happens in the modern day world. You know, everybody is holding their phone in meetings, in gatherings, even in church, funerals, wherever, people are holding their phones, which means that there are more eyeballs on our phones, tablets, and computers more than they are on the road and on the billboards. And that is the reason why billboards, to a large extent, are struggling or will struggle. Yeah. Are we here?
Yes, please, we are here.
Okay. So any questions so far? Looks like we have spent almost 40 minutes. We have spent almost 40 minutes. That's what Zoom will give us. But what will happen is that when the time elapses, I will just shoot another link so that we can all join and finish up.
Yeah.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, so digital marketing is actually in two parts, right? We have online marketing and offline marketing based on everything we have talked about so far. So let's quickly look at the 7 categories of online marketing and look at the categories of digital marketing also. So offline marketing. So digital marketing category, the online category of digital marketing encompasses a few things: search engine optimization, search engine marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, pay-per-click advertising, affiliate marketing, and email marketing. Now, all these modes of marketing are all related to online marketing. These activities are online activities. They are not things you can do offline. If you don't have an internet connection, there is no way you will be successful in any of these 7 categories. Search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is basically related to those who build websites, blogs, and anything that is got to do with displaying information on an HTML page on a website. These technologies like web design or blogging cannot work on their own. Well, they work on their own, but the reason why you need search engine optimization is that when everybody wants an information, the first place they go to is Google, right? And when they get to Google, what do? They type in the information they are looking for and expect Google to give them an answer. Okay, so if you build your website and you have not optimized it for search engine, what will happen is that when people go looking for what you are selling, you will not show up. So if you build a website and the website or the blog is about diabetes, right? And a diabetic patient goes online to look for a certain solution about diabetes. They will type, for instance, what foods do diabetes eat or diabetics eat at 7 p.m. or what food is allowed for diabetics to be eaten at 7 p.m. They will type that in Google, and Google will give them Google or MSN or any of these search engines, ask.com, for instance, bing.com, all these, they will type and they will get an answer. So if you are not optimized for any search engine, when people go searching for information, your website will not pop up. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so search engine optimization is the area of search engine optimization, and it's a whole field on its own, right? That you can enter into as a career from beginning to the end of your life, and you will not finish because it's big, and it's work that people have gone to school, studied for years to do, and are still doing. Search engine marketing. Search engine marketing is using search engines to directly sell items. And it's also a different whole field on itself. You know, when you search something on Google, right? You search like nice Nike shoes. For instance, you search like Nike shoes. You find that on the right-hand side, some pictures of Nike shoes will show up with company names or companies who are selling them. Those companies are actually doing search engine marketing. That's an example. And it's a whole area you can go into. Content marketing. Content marketing is also huge. One of the easiest or the most commonest type of content marketing is blogging. Yes, where you write an article and you optimize it for the web. People go and look. You are producing content in the form of text. Okay, when you get a photographer who builds a website and displays pictures, is marketing content on the website. There are people who do podcasts where they put information, that is content marketing. YouTube, for instance, where people post videos, Vimeo and other platforms where people post videos and other things. Those are also content marketing platforms. Though some of them double as search engines, like YouTube, for instance, also double as search engines. So it's that whole world is also a big different world you can enter. So I'm going through all these things so that those of you who want to learn digital marketing, you have to put this at the back of your mind that digital marketing is so huge that you cannot really learn digital marketing as one thing. You understand? You have to choose a field in digital marketing to enter and be an expert in that thing and continue learning into other fields. So content marketing. The next one is social media marketing. We all know about social media marketing. Everybody is on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, and all of these places. And using these platforms to market your products and services is what we call social media market. And we all know how big social media is. When we take Facebook, for instance, for you to learn and know how to do Facebook advertising profitably, you need at least 1 year to know how to do it well. That is, you are doing it 8 hours a day. You need 1 year to profitably do Facebook advertising and make profit for your client. So that tells you how big the scope is. And that is just advertising on Facebook. You're not talking about the Facebook page management. You're not talking about content on Facebook. You're not talking about optimizing your page and all that, doing all the technical bits. It's just one thing. It's just another side of it. But just advertising alone. Advertising on social media is big. Learning how to advertise on Twitter, Instagram, and all the rest of them. There are like hundreds of them now. Is huge. So it's one area of digital marketing you can veer into and make it big for yourself. Pay-per-click advertising. You have Google pay-per-click. You have Facebook pay-per-click, and there are loads of others like Bing pay-per-click, and a whole lot of other websites that do pay-per-click advertising. And it's also something huge. All these are areas you can go into. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is affiliating yourself to companies who are selling stuff online, right? You are going to be like a middleman in affiliate marketing. You go to one company, sell their products to your followers or your fans or your audience, and then the audience go buy the products, and then you make a profit. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
It looks like I'm talking too much. Whether you are standing or not, I'm not even sure.
Oh, we understand it.
Okay, so affiliate marketing is also a different world that you can enter into. We have things like what are some of them? Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. A lot of companies do affiliate marketing. The easiest one you can always remember is these web hosting companies, right? Like Bluehost. You can sell their web hosting. When you sell a Bluehost web hosting to your fans or your followers, anybody who buys one, you make $100. So it's a huge area, and a lot of people are into it. You know, ClickBank is also one of them. ClickBank is the biggest so far in the States, and I think in the world. We have JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and all these websites. They enroll you on and help you to sell their stuff. When you sell, they give you a percentage of what you sell. So people come there, they have the product, they put it there. ClickBank is like the middleman, right? Who has created a website, admitted the owners of the products, and they admitted you and I also, who are just sellers of the product. So they empower us to sell what the producers have done. And then when we sell, they will take the money, give some to us, and give some to the producers, and keep some for themselves. So everybody wins. And that kind of system is affiliate marketing. If I want to bring it home, right, I can say that finance in consult. If I come to finance in consult and say that, look, I know how to sell your accounting products, right? Give it to me, I will sell it. There's no need for you to worry about looking for customers. So I will go find the clients to come and buy your products, and I'll make a deal with you that every client that I bring, I will take 30% cut. In that case, I have become an affiliate of financing consult. So anytime I bring people and they buy, when you do the work and you get the money, give me my 30%. So I'm an affiliate. That's how affiliate marketing works. Yes? Okay. So the next one is email marketing. That's also a different area of online marketing. The email marketing is big, and it's all about bringing people together with emails. That is selling products and services through email. If you look at your Google Mail or Yahoo Mail, you see that there was a whole lot of spam messages of unsolicited emails, people trying to sell something to you. All those guys are trying to do email marketing, albeit the wrong way. But email marketing is basically selling stuff to people and prospecting people through email, through their email addresses. But things have changed so much so that these days you have to find a smart way of collecting the emails through people who agree to give it to you. If you take emails, people's emails online by force, and then without their knowledge and start selling them things, that is spamming, and you will be blocked, and your business will not go far. Yeah. So those are the 7 categories in a nutshell of online marketing. All right. Any questions?
Please, the other time you talked about email marketing having about 3% response rate, and in case
Yes.
you advertise a product, you are sure of 3%. Does it still hold to now?
Yes, it still holds. That is, if you acquire the emails the right way. You understand?
Okay.
If you acquire the emails the right way, and to know what the right way is, then it means we have to open a whole course in email marketing and go through the steps and all the things that we need to know for you to understand. But generally, you can collect people's email by giving them something and taking their email. For instance, I can create a digital marketing ebook, okay, an introduction to digital marketing, maybe some 5-page document, PDF, do it nicely with solid information, and put it online and say, okay, guys, you know what? This is a very powerful document I'm giving out for free. If you take it, all I need from you is your email address, and then you can have it for free. You understand? So when people download, every time people download, they give me their email address and they take my document. So I'm trading my document for emails. So what will happen is that those guys, they know me. You understand? Not by face, but they know that they had something to do with me. They've taken my document that benefited them. So if later on I'm sending them emails about a product that I have to sell, okay, maybe a digital marketing course that I have made and I'm selling, they will trust me enough to open my emails and try and respond. You understand?
Yeah.
So in that case, I have legitimately collected those email addresses, and my response rates will be higher, even than the 3%. Some people can make up to 10% response rate. So if you are selling a product that is $1,000, right? You are making a product that is $1,000. You push an email to 100 people, and 3 of them respond. Don't you think it's a good rate? It means you are making 3,000 of every 100 emails you send just by sending an email. Yeah, it's a good rate. So 3% is not that small. It's a lot, depending on what you are selling. I hope it makes sense.
Yes, please. It makes.
Okay. So that is online marketing. Okay. Do you have any other question? Do you have any other question about online marketing and what we have done so far? No?
With the collection of the email addresses.
Yeah.
I think a time ago I tried to do something like that so I could collect enough emails. But I think I was having some difficulty knowing where to keep the email. I don't know whether that would be a one-on-one talk, so that I don't know how to get that around.
Are you having problem how to keep the emails?
Yeah, because I got a PDF and I just wanted the leads to the PDF so that I can get the mails. Actually in Ghana, so that I can advertise my subsequent seminars through such medium also.
Yeah.
So I was looking at it, but then I was finding difficulty getting the website. I don't know whether you can recommend any website that helps with getting or a template where I can put such information and then get my emails.
So how did you try to deliver the ebook?
Yeah, what I did was that I saved the ebook on Google File. That's a sites.google service. Yeah. Sites.google. I saved it there. Then I created a website and then put the download a link there.
Yeah.
So before you access the website, you have to put in your email before you get to the website to download.
Okay.
But by then my website was with WordPress, so I realized the emails that were coming in, I think they weren't coming to me, but then to WordPress. So I was looking for a means.
Okay, that is like I said, it is a huge area to go into, right? There are over 1,000 email marketing platforms that you can use. I really want to go into, but if you're looking at the free ones, okay, the free ones, the one I can recommend to you is MailChimp. Have you heard of MailChimp before?
No, please.
MailChimp, like chimpanzee, MailChimp.
Oh, okay.
MailChimp. So just Google MailChimp, right? And learn how MailChimp works. So MailChimp will help you to create the emails and will create the landing page for you and give you a place to store your PDF.
Okay.
All at once. And they will give you a link you can put in the advert. So when somebody click, what will happen is the person will land on the landing page where MailChimp will ask them to input their email. And then when they enter the email, they get a welcome page with the link to download the file.
Okay.
All right. But if you want to want to use paid ones also, there is another one called Aweber. Aweber is also one of a very popular one. I think you will start with $10 a month to start with. There's another one called Drip. There's another one called I use Aweber myself, and it's $10 a month. Aweber is $10 a month. There's another one. What's the name? There's another popular one that a lot of people use. Aweber is very simple to use, and the integration is easy. But MailChimp also has a lot of videos on YouTube because it's free and a lot of people use it. The free version will give you up to 600 email addresses, and from 600 to 1,000, you pay $10 a month or something for it. Okay, so if you can just Google email marketing platforms, it will give you a whole list, and you will see the ones that I've mentioned so far. There are so many of them that you can use these days. And Google also has a plugin. I've forgotten the name, but I'll get it for you. Google has a plugin that plugs into Gmail that allows you to send bulk emails. Right? That allows you to send bulk emails. I've forgotten the name, but I'll try and get it for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, any more questions? Any more questions, or you are done with questions? So the next stage, or should we end here and continue with the offline marketing next week? You want to continue, or we should end?
So let's continue.
Let's continue. Okay. So the 4 big categories of digital offline marketing, right? The number 1 is enhanced offline marketing. This is the form of marketing that is entirely offline, but enhanced with electronic devices. For example, if your restaurant uses iPads for the customers to create their orders, then the offline experience of, say, eating the Thai food is enhanced with this electronic device. I think that English is complicated, so let me break it down. Okay, and let me use an example from the mall. When you go to West Hills Mall, for instance, right, you'll find that there are some stores that sell mobile phones. You get it? There are some stores that sell mobile phones, like what are the stores that sell mobile phone in West Hills Mall?
Have game.
Game. Okay. Game. Yeah. Game. Okay. But there's another one. There's another one. They sell only mobile phones. Two of them, I think, or three. I don't get their names. Okay. The point I'm making is that when you enter such shops, you see that there are phones and iPads and tablets and things displayed there. All right. They are not doing online selling. All right. But you can play around and see the features of the items online on the devices in store. When you are satisfied, then you buy. You get it? That is an offline method of marketing called enhanced offline marketing. So people can walk into your shop, get online with devices that you've made available so that they can test drive whatever you are selling, you know, and even some of them can even make the order online in your store and get it physically in their hands before they walk out. If you travel to the Western world, there's a very big offline store called Argos, and they do the same thing. When you enter Argos in the UK, for instance, when you enter Argos, all their items are in the back in a very big warehouse. There's nothing in front of the store. They have computers all over where you can go in and browse their catalog, pick the code of the product you want, give it to the staff member, and they go to the warehouse and bring you the thing. That is an enhanced form of offline marketing. You understand? So the things are not on a shelf in a shop front for you to pick and pay. You just have computers in front of in the shop floor where you go in and access the catalog and order. You pick a code and then you enter. You can even enter the code on the system and wait in line, and they bring you your product. You just mention your number and your product is available. You are ready to go. All right. There are other systems too where like the one the banks use, where there's a machine, you input a certain number, they give you a ticket, and then you wait until your name appears on a screen, then you go to the counter. Those are enhanced offline marketing stuff. Those are that's what this is trying to describe. Radio marketing. We all know about radio and how radio works, advertising and all that. The next time you hear an annoying, over-enthusiastic car dealer shouting every word of his on a commercial, you thank Mr. Marconi for it. So because of Mr. Marconi, people annoy us on the radio all the time, like the MPP and NDC people, by selling their political parties to us. You are angry, but you can't say anything. That's the power of radio. And radio advertising in Ghana is big. That is why there are so many radio stations. They make a lot of money, and that's why they are there. And when you talk about numbers, the amount of money generated in the radio advertising industry in Ghana at the moment is bigger than online. Am I right? Internationally, in the Western world, online may be making more money, but in Ghana, radio makes more money than online. So that is online. Now, TV advertising, TV ads have been around for more than half a century. In 1953 or so. TV was in color also, nationwide. Yeah. So we know what happens to TV advertising. You know the Super Bowl in America, right? When Super Bowl is on, is how long is the Super Bowl? It's about 1 hour, right? 30 minutes, 1 hour, 15 minutes, I guess. 30 minutes, and then they take a break for 15 minutes or so, and then they come back for another 30 minutes. If you advertise for 1 minute in the American Super Bowl, it costs $3 million to to advertise one company, and at halftime, dozens of companies come to advertise, and each one of them paid 3 million. Each one of them paid $3 million. Am I making sense? So that is television advertising. Then we have phone marketing, where we sit in our office and make phone calls to organizations and sell our services to them. Yeah, I hope all of us have done it before. Some will bounce you, some will not pick the call, some would buy whatever you are selling. So that is phone marketing, and next week I will go into detail on the phone marketing and the television marketing. I give more details on that. Yep. So I will end this evening session here on phone marketing. Okay.
Okay.
But Zoom has allowed us for more than 40 minutes. So is it going to work?
Yes. Yes. They sent me a message, so we had to extend it.
Ah, so you did.
Yeah. So there's a way you can extend it.
Okay. Okay. So that's fine. So today we've looked at the real meaning of digital marketing. We have learned that digital marketing is bigger than online. Online is just an offshoot. Digital marketing predates online marketing. Digital marketing was there from the day radio was invented and digital signals were received all across the world through television, through the phone, and all that. You know, the phone also predates the internet. And all these things were there, or people were advertising and marketing on it way before the internet came and became a useful marketing medium. So digital marketing should be taught as a whole, that it encompasses offline methods and online methods. Right? We looked at the offline methods, the enhanced offline marketing. We looked at the radio advertising, television advertising, and the telephone marketing. Right? And telephone marketing also includes text messaging. Right? When you think about it, every single phone in this world has two applications that are always ignored but are most useful. These two applications are the phone call application and the text messaging application. Everybody uses it, but we don't respect it. And these two are what marketers use to make money on telephone marketing. And we also learned the 7 categories of online marketing: search engine optimization, search engine marketing, content marketing, social media marketing, pay-per-click marketing, affiliate marketing, and email marketing. So on that note, I will end the transmission here. And if you have any questions, you can share with us, you can ask, and let's see if we can try and answer. Any questions? Or you understand?
Okay.
For me, I think
next week. What time? What time next week?
It will be the same time, same day.
Okay, 9. All right.
Or is it too late? Because to me, 9 o'clock is good for me because all my children go to bed. They don't disturb me. So
I think it's good for me too.
So it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. So next week, yeah, you're going to ask something.
Yeah. So I would like to say thank you very much for the time, actually. And on behalf of the others, I have to apologize. Actually, some came on, but some left. I don't know whether they're having digital challenges.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then I'll work things out with them and then know the reason why they couldn't make it. And those who left online, I think maybe data shortage or maybe the network or something. So I'll try and then get them so that next week we can be populated so that at least we're more encouraged. But for now, I apologize on that behalf. And thank you very much.
That's fine.
At least for now, I know Guglielmo Marconi.
Yes, you know Guglielmo Marconi. That's right. That's right, Charlie. Professor.
Okay, thank you.
All right, yeah.
You are there.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Okay. And Derek also was here. So
yes.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sir, please, I'm here.
No problem. So I'll do the video and then put it on the platform so everybody can watch it in their own time. Yeah. All right. So you guys have a good evening.
All right.
Okay. Have a good night.
All right. Okay. Bye.